I'm so excited that my December Daily 2022 kit has finally arrived. And I figured I would do a little unboxing and walkthrough of all the fun things that I have that I hope to work with this year. So let's dive in. All right, so first things first, let's talk about the album I'm going to be using this week. I decided to go with the floral 6x8 album. Last year, you may remember I did 10x8. Previous years, I've also done 3x8. This year, I was really torn about the 10x8, but every project I've done this year, Week in the Life, some travel albums, December Daily, you know, I kind of worked on that in the beginning of 2022, finishing that up, have been 10x8. So I figured going back to 6x8, and really I just couldn't resist this beautiful, beautiful album. Kind of wishing I'd gotten more of them. It's got the pretty gold foil sort of pinstripe inside, comes with a full set of page protectors. I don't remember how many are in here, but all that information is on Allie's blog and website, and I'll link that too as well. So yeah, 6x8 for this year, hoping to fit it all in one album, going really simple, minimal, story-driven, photo-driven is going to be sort of my vibe for this year, right? Which is sort of always my vibe, except the last couple of years I've gone way overboard in terms of interactives and things like that. And this year I'd like to keep it a little more pocket-based, a little more simple. So 6x8 is the size I'll be doing. I also went ahead and got the 2022 sticker advent calendar. I loved this last year. This is one of my most favorite things that I bought of the whole kit. So each day comes in a little labeled envelope, which is also perfect for incorporating into your albums, whether it's December Daily or something else. But I won't be looking at any of the sneaks or peeks. My plan, I think, is to maybe open one of these each day of November so that I have them all ready to go come December, and I have them all available to me to use. Last year, I think I ended up going about halfway through December, day by day, and then I was like, forget it, I just want to see everything that's in there. So I ended up just opening them all partway through December. So this year I'm thinking about going a little bit earlier and doing this in November. So that'll be super fun. All right, next up, let's talk about kits. So I decided this year to go with the Paisley Press Mini Kit. It just really spoke to me. I loved seeing Liz Tamanaha come on to one of the Instagram lives and talk about what it was like to design the collection and see it in person. And some of the pieces just really stuck out to me. I'm loving the box this year, right? It's just this sort of craft colored box, but it has this beautiful, for the Paisley Press Mini Kit, has this beautiful handwritten December twinkling lights, Noel, brown paper packages, right? Just words about the season. This would be a lovely storage box for holding some of your December Daily stuff, or gift box would be great. And then inside is just all the kit components. They fit really nicely. Again, you could fit a whole lot more stuff in here than what it comes with for the mini kit. So let's take a look at the pieces of the mini kit. So here are all of the 4x6 and 3x4 cards. It's all very messy. Let's see, how are we doing this? All right, it's all very messy. This lovely heart, like arrow, stacked heart arrow. These are all double-sided too. So there's another color on the other side. So you get to choose sort of more of like a black and white neutral or something that has a little more color. This has like this light beige, gray, taupe kind of color down here, and then this is green, whereas on the other side it's just blank and black. So I actually think I like this side the best. The greens really speak to me here. Hearts filled with cheerfulness. That has a lovely, I don't know if the light is catching that, but lovely gold foil on one side, and then just black on the other. This beautiful like sort of fan pattern. One side is like a gold color. It's not gold foiled. And the other side is like a green, brown taupe color. 'Tis the season with gold foiling, or in black. This lovely little plaid, and then on the back it has it so that it's just part where you could do a photo or journaling or some sort of embellishment here. Most wonderful Similar design to that. It's all very messy, right? And one side is red, one side's black. Holiday cheer in a cup. Red and green, or sorry, black and green as the circles there. Merry and bright, again in the red. Love this in red. There's a beautiful same pattern that you see throughout the kit, but also matches the album. That'll be so fun to have in a digital and be able to blow up. It doesn't have any of the foiling on it, but it's still gorgeous. It doesn't matter. It's lovely weather for baking cookies, a leisurely walk, cozying up by the fireplace, staying in, putting up holiday decorations. The same phrases here on the back in like a blue and gold, not gold foil, but gold, like a yellow mustard gold color. This is really pretty. It looks like sort of terrazzo confetti. December, black and white, red and blue, or red and white. The simple things bring the most joy. Again, that's in the gold foil or in just a like printed brown color. Oh, these are very, very similar, but they're very slightly different. You can see one has more of like a green tone to it versus this like gold. And then on the back, they kind of have the opposite. That's sort of fun. The merriest day of the year in black and white or in red and white. And then these adorable little sort of wonky trees in a brown and black and white. So those are the 3x4 cards. And then we have the 4x6 cards. This is Joy. It's not gold foiled. It's just printed in that like gold color with the floral in the back. So that would be great in a pocket page, right? Like in a 4x6 pocket page, because you can just use the back of it because it's printed on the back. Let me see if I can find one that I'm looking for. Those are, oh, no. Yeah, here we go. All right, so you can put it in, right, and have it be part of whatever this page is, but then when you flip it over, you already have the pattern in there. So you could just add an embellishment or a journaling bit or something like that. Some maybe journaling in vellum would look really pretty, sort of stapled on. So again, just that floral is so captivating. It's such a pretty floral, such a holiday floral too. Holiday cheer delivered in that gold foil. And then on the back are just 3x4 cards. I'm not sure if this is, I guess this sort of goes like this, right? It's meant to be, but these are two of the 3x4 cards that are in the kit as well. Merry and bright. The gold foiling really is what got me on this kit, on the whole collection. All the gold foiling is what made me go, again, sort of paired with extra 3x4 cards on the back. So if this is one you know you're not going to use, but you really love these two cards, you have those as well. This is a great sort of framed one. You could put a photo in here or journaling, maybe a little flip and do both all together for the holidays. And then those two cards on the back. Oh, what fun, over and over in a couple different handwritten pieces. And then this is the details, so place for maybe a photo, and then a place to write out when and where, who and why, and then the same thing in red. All right, so that's all of the cards. Let's look next at some of the embellishments that are included in the Paisley Press mini kit. We have a sheet of chipboard stickers. So these do have adhesive on the back. They are that sort of thinner chipboard that Allie's been doing lately, but beautiful bright red, some gold foiling, dark green, black. Just a really, really simple, really pretty set of chipboard. We also have a set of puffy stickers in that kit as well. Let me grab some white paper so you can see a little bit easier. So some of these are gold foil and some of them are just that sort of gold green print. These are gold foiled, these two. Little hearts, the little red cup is so cute. There's that heart pattern, that's sort of stacked heart again. But a good, you know, sort of mix of phrases included. Love it. And then the last thing are these, in terms of embellishments in this kit, are these painted wood veneers. And I've not gotten any of these yet. Sorry for the packaging. I didn't want them to be all over the place. So they're plain wood veneer on the back, which means if you don't like something on the front, you could always stamp on the back, add an embellishment, a sticker, whatever, and use it up still. But all the joy piece repeated over and over again. And they are like, I'm sorry, they're not painted. They're like a heat transfer, I think Ali said. So they're like, it's just part of the wood. It's the finish on there. My favorite place in a bright, beautiful red, be bright and gathered together in the colors of the kit. And those are just so, so pretty. And then the final thing that's included in the Paisley Press mini kit are 6x8 papers. And these are, I believe these are sized to outside the page protectors. Yep, so they are about 7 and 8x25 or 8.25, 7 by 8.25 for these guys. So you can punch holes and slap them right in your album, or pair them on the back with a photo. Everything on the back has this like mini grid pattern. This is a gorgeous gold foiled. I hope that's picking up on the camera there. That same handwritten, and Liz actually has these available in her Paisley Press shop. And I will link to that, so you can get the digitals for a whole season's worth of these. So I plan to use this for my opening page, I think, in my December daily album. And then I bought the New Year's Eve one, because I usually go through New Year's Eve in my December daily to sort of end my album on. And I don't know if I'll foil it or not, but it's beautiful, and the handwritten is just so nice. So there's that. This is like a full page. You could do all journaling in here. You could do photos. You could flip them up. You could do a little grid of photos and have those each flip, you know, just using the page as a base. This is happiness, nice and sort of general, lots of things you could use that for. There's that sort of confetti print again. It's so pretty. This page is that floral, like the album, but in a white or like a cream color. It's not white, it's cream. But it also has gold foiling on it, just like the album does. So that's really pretty. There's that plaid, again, that we saw on one of the 3x4 cards. This full page December, which could easily be cut into 3x8 and put into a pocket or added as an insert, could also be created. You could kind of fold this. I won't do that now because I'm not sure that's what I want to do with it permanently, but sort of fold it and make a flip out December calendar. Those are nice to include either mini photos on for every day. And this one's blank. It doesn't have the dates, so you'd have to find a way to add the dates to use this. Those hand-drawn trees, again, are super cute. And then a big piece of that fan paper, which is great for just a background. So that is everything that's included in the Paisley Press mini kit. And let's take a look now at some of the other things that I purchased from the collection. So first up, I got the only stamp set that I got from this year's collection was these tiny, they're like funny phrases from movies. Believing is seeing, son of a nutcracker, eating junk, watching rubbish, candy canes, candy corn, and syrup. So some of these you may recognize from movies such as Elf or Home Alone. There seem to be a lot of in here. Some Christmas Vacation, right? So I love these. I have a ton of these little phrase stamps. I love them for just adding a little bit to a journaling card or creating my own sort of word phrase stickers or sort of strips, adding them into Avery index tabs for inserts and flips and things like that. So these will definitely get used. And I loved the approach of being sort of movie quotes. That was super fun to me and something different than what I already have in my collection. The other thing that I got are these gorgeous plastic trees. These are pretty large. They are coming in at about 6 inches tall, and they are So pretty. They have a lot of gold foiling on them. All of them have gold foiling on them in some way, shape, or form. Some of it's just the star. Some of it, the whole design is gold foiled like this one. But I just thought they're so pretty, and love them. So can't wait to find some fun ways to use those up. I know those are going to be part of the product play class this year as well. So keep an eye out for that. I don't remember who it is that's teaching that. One of the things that I got on sale that was included were these red cardstock, glitter cardstock hearts stickers. So they have adhesive on the back, and it's 2 sheets included in there. I think they were like $1.50 in the shop. I'm not sure if they're still there or not, but these were from last year and I didn't get them last year. So I wanted to make sure I got them when I saw them on sale because they're just so pretty and perfect for December daily for years and years to come. Another cardstock sticker that I got were these trees. So these are self-adhesive, just all kinds of trees. Some of them have a little bit of gold foiling detail on them, but I just thought they were really pretty beautiful. So excited to use some of those and add those to my collection. Let's talk about this next. So one thing I always like to get, because I love to include different sizes of pages in my albums. And so I really am always drawn to the 3x8s. And I have a whole bunch from other collections in past years. But there were just some really cute ones this year that I didn't want to miss out on. So I got them. And again, it's mostly because of the transparency. These are just so easy. I've tried printing on transparency before. I don't have any luck with it. It's probably just user error and something I'm doing incorrect, but the gold foiling was the other component. So I just went ahead and bought the whole thing, even though I could definitely use these cards just in digital. And you can get the transparencies. The digitals will have both of them in there. But again, I just don't have, I'd rather have it all done and ready to go. So some of these 3x8 cards, and again, these are sized for outside the page pocket. So these are 3.75 by 8.25. Believe in Magic. And again, that has some gold foiling. Christmas Stories, gold foiling. They're just blank on the back. Numbers 1 through 10. That's great for a list around the tree. There are a couple of these sort of star patterns. A checklist, enjoying these moments. So these are kind of like different things that you might do during the holiday season. A nice like dark red stripe, perfect for journaling or adding a photo. December traditions. I love that some of them are story prompts, right? They're already built in. Just write about those things for a day. There's another of those stars. Peace on this earth. Let's put that over here. This is a really pretty like frail branch design. Magical memories, again, another prompt. More stars. Best Christmas memory, that's a great story prompt. December days to remember, and this one has the cute presents printed along the bottom. Traditions we hold near and dear. Again, these are already, you could just do your album like this, right? Pick a story each different day. This is almost enough cards to do that. This has a really pretty sparkle, like gold dust pattern in there. It's not foiled. And then December moments. This is 18 cards. So this is almost a full month right there. So if you wanted to do that, you could just dive in and get a 3x8 album. It could be really straightforward and simple. Use the prompts that are there to guide your storytelling. Love that. So those are the actual cards, and then the transparencies. So here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore, faithful friends, in this really delicate sort of serif font. And it's gold foiled. I don't know if you can see that. Red stripe, which is super fun. Very traditional. I love the Santas. Love, love, love the Santas, especially in here. This would be a great place to put a little number. Yeah, make it a flip, pair it, stitch it together with a piece of paper over here, right? It could be, you could cut off the holes here and do, talk about traditions, stitch these two together to make a 6x8 page. Talk about traditions that you have regarding Santa. Let's see, sorry. This pretty little tree These are super fun and little retro. These are gold foiled, so there's a little bit of shine to it too, which is super pretty. Love these. They have gold foiling on them. They're perfect to add a photo in. You could use a slick writer and do some journaling in there. You could do some sticker paper with typed journaling, or have it just be sort of hold your number. I'm just going to grab one. Hold your number and use it as just a flip out on that, or it could flip out this way too as well to reveal whatever you have behind there. Black with really tiny gold foiled polka dots. This is really fun. Kind of gives me like 12 Days of Christmas vibes. Like there's figgy pudding and little teacup and this beautiful wreath, the candle, the dove, just some cute Christmas icons. Very traditional looking, the Christmas and that fun sort of cascading font. The ho ho ho. Again, that branch, this is gold leaf or gold foiled. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then two more of those frames, a red and a green. So those would be fun. You could even like do these together if you're working in a larger album. So you could do two together and create a 6x8, or if you're working in a 10x8, I think all three of them would fit together. You could cut the holes off and stitch together like that to create sort of one big fun frame, which would be super cool. All right, so that's the 3x8 card and journaling card and transparency pack. Super excited for some of those this year. And again, I won't use all these in my album. I know that they'll go in for future years use. One of these years, I think I'm gonna just use my stash for December daily, but it's so hard because the collections are always so amazing. All right, so the other thing that I got is the 10x8 specialty paper. No, I'm not working in 10x8, but I know that these will cut down nicely into 6x8 for most of them. The other thing is that I could use them as flip outs, right? You could fold them to create a flip and use them that way, or I can save them for a future year when I might do a bigger album again. So this one is all gold, and again, could have gotten these in digital, but I really wanted the foiling and I didn't want to have to fuss with that on my own. To me, that's worth the cost of my time, right, and energy and effort when I want the project to come together fairly quickly. So this is really pretty. It's that craft, which I love, with gold foiling tags. So you can put photos in here. A lot of the other tags, I know there's a tag stamp. I know there are some other like vellum or plastic tags that fit in these spaces. So this is going to be kind of universally spaced or size throughout the kit and collections. Simple Joys of December, and then just craft on the back. This one is a very pretty like bokeh vellum. It's very thick vellum. In fact, I'm not sure. Let me see if I have a page nearby that I could grab of photos. I don't, but I'm not sure you can see much behind it, right? That's my hand behind there. So that's really pretty. And again, just, you could do a number of things with this. Cut it up, keep it as is. It's very pretty. All right, craft with the trees in like a white print and gold foil. Gorgeous. This is one of those transparencies. So this kit has the craft with gold foil, vellum pages, and then transparency pages, all in 10x8 size. So this is the pattern that's on the box for the main kit, which I didn't get this year, but it's all gold foiled and just so fun. A gold foiled Believe. This is just a gold foiled grid. So the lines, the grid lines, they're kind of a stitched grid line. And again, these are really, really, really thick quality. That'll be super fun. Craft with gold foiled presents on there. All Things Merry and Bright with a little bit of sparkle, and that's gold foiled. Gorgeous. This is, let's grab the dark paper here. This is a patterned vellum that has those like Scandinavian animals on there, the like folksy art. So pretty and so soft. And then another vellum that has just a red pinstripe around the outside. So a full page photo could go here. You can cut this. You could do journaling in here. Yeah, it might be fun for like a letter to Santa. Use a slick writer on some vellum. That would be fun. All right, so that's the 10x8 specialty paper pack, which was the other piece that I got. And let's dig out a couple more things. All right. So another thing that I got on sale from last year were these white glitter alphas. So I got those. They were a last minute addition, or an add to box after the fact. This is the, I think these are the large die cuts or die cut paper pack or something like that. They have these most years. And so I got one this year because I just couldn't, again, the gold foiling. I'm a sucker for the gold foiling. So this is a lovely tree with that branch pattern, and that's all gold foil. Everything is plain white on the back. So easy to do journaling here, add a photo, add something else, a different pattern on the back of that if you'd like, but that gold foiling. The star shape or half star shape, the stars are brightly shining, the stars are brightly shining. And that is not gold foiled. It's like a yellow font. Love this one, this big pinstripe tag that's just red and white. Gorgeous. Love tag shapes. This is all gold foil. And again, you can get the digitals and totally cut these yourself, print and cut them, cut the shape and use your own pattern paper, right? If you have a different collection you're using or different vibe you're going for. But the gold foiled words die cut is very pretty. This is just circles. So this would be great as a sort of page template, journaling, photos, embellishments, whatever, right? And then you can also have it flip to be something else under there. The Merry and Bright heart, this has gold foil all along the edge here. Half circle, have yourself a merry little Christmas, let your heart be light. Another half circle that says we wish you a Merry Christmas around the edge here. You could cut this and add it on top of a photo, right? Just cut this piece out. That would be cool. And then the heart cut out. That's similar to the circles, but it has 4 hearts, which are super cute. And they're a little wonky too, which is fun. So got that, love that. I guess, again, just something fun and different to have in the album itself. Okay, let's look at some of the small embellishments next. Okay, so first up, we've got the gold stitched black felt numbers. That's a number set that goes 1 through 10, I believe. Yes. Yeah, there are 2 ones to do number 10. So those will be fun. I love the numbers. I'm always a big fan of numbers, as you'll see. I haven't taken these out of the packaging yet, but these are those gold foiled chipboard numbers for this year. No adhesive on the back, so use your own adhesive, but excited for those. I also got the velvet trim pack, I think is what it was called, or trim, velvet trim for this year. Just in some really pretty traditional Christmas colors, but things that'll, it's very lush. It's very soft and pretty, has a little bit of an aged feel to it, which is fun. It reminds me of some of the ornaments that I've gotten from my grandmother and great-grandmother over the years. So that's fun. What else do we have here? We have let's do these. We have the puffy. I also went ahead and bought the puffy sticker Santas, because again, I didn't get the main kit, so I didn't get those like layered stickers, but these guys are just so cute. And there'll be such cute embellishments with like a little, you could do a little number next to them or sort of slightly on top. So cute. All right. And then we've got the canvas word phrases. Counting down, give more, celebrating holiday traditions, peace, joy, and love. And again, I love these just for some texture, but also that they're just simple and easy to use. Put a little adhesive on the back, and they make a nice textural element, but a simple embellishment. And again, I'm going simple this year. That's my goal. So these seem to fit the bill. And again, you can pair them with something else. Like, how cute is that little guy right there? Adorable. So those are some of the embellishments. I've also got some more here. Let's get these out of the way. All right, so this is I think this is like I don't know, they're 2x2 die cuts, right? So they're squares. Let's put this down, this might be helpful. Holly jolly, little black asterisks. They could be snowflakes or stars, Christmas trees. Love this little house. And again, the gold foiling is what got me. I could easily have gotten these in digital and printed them out, and I may still, just because I like them for future years, but that gold foiling bit is just, oh, it's so cute. He's got the gold foiling dots on his little Santa hat there, cream and white, joyful with gold foiling, that retro star pattern. This is from one of the papers in the add-on paper pack there that is gold foiled around all those little stars. Gold foiling on the presents, wishing you a Merry Christmas, and like a really pretty gold dust or gold foiled stardust. So these are perfect. They fit directly into the 2x2 pages that are included in your album if you bought an album from the collection, right? So here's one. So this would be super fun to just fill with a bunch of these mixed in either with photos or other kinds of smaller embellishments to leave some white space. Numbers, right? You could put numbers through there. I don't know. I love that they're already ready to go. Again, it's making it feel very simple. The other thing that's included in here are stars, or sorry, circles. These are circles. And these also fit 2x2 right in the pockets. So you could do circles, which give you a little bit of see-through space around, which I really like. Again, simple, straightforward. So those are the squares. Let's take a look at the circles. How we do Christmas in gold foil. Super basic December day. That's great for just a normal, everyday kind of day in the month. Gold foiled, cute little beanie. Meet me under the mistletoe in gold foil. Lovely little postage design there. Oh, Christmas tree in gold foil. Best Christmas memory, gold foil. Again, jumping off points for stories. Love that. There's like a little olive branch, making spirits bright. This color teal is gorgeous. And these are like a creamy white. Bring on the presents, holly jolly goodness. And this may be my favorite of this whole situation, which is this joy and that pretty evergreen wreath with the gold foiling joy in the middle there. Beautiful. Love those. And then the last piece that one of the last pieces that I got are the plastic stars. The coveted, always coveted plastic stars. That cute little Santa, kind of a folksy tree, little trees, joy, believe. Love these stockings, counting down the days, red and white stripe, red and white polka dots. This is like a little starburst. That olive branch, snowflake, little December with a little tree. This says, may your wishes all come true. Darker red star pattern. Tree, little bit of gold foil on that. Tree, gold foil, starburst, or yeah, like a retro star. Black with gold foil edge, gold snowflake, gold foil snowflake, white with gold snowflake or gold foil edge. There's a Christmas tree or Christmas present. Again, some of these have gold foiling on them. Love this one with a little Scandinavian print in there. There's another hearts. Make it merry. Be good for goodness sake. That's cute. Another kind of tree. All those different kinds of trees would be really pretty. And again, these would also fit very nicely into that 2x2 page, right? So you could cut one of these down and just do 1 strip or 2 strips or 3 strips if you're doing 6x8. And then they fit right inside so nicely. So nicely. So these would be really pretty to put together. And again, leave a sort of see-through element in your album. I've gotten more into those 2x2 pages the last few years. Okay, let's clear some of this out. There are a ton of these, right? So if you only bought one embellishment and it was these, you made a good choice. Presents. Oh, this is fun. Like a two-tone green stripe. Oh, the tiny little figgy pudding. Look at that. Oh, adorable. That's a pretty branch. Stardust, little rabbit. So we also have, in addition to having this sort of really patterned one, we have some of these that just have pieces of the pattern from that little folksy illustration. Seeking joy this holiday season, peace on earth. There's that folk star in a black. Adore this season. These little delicate ones, oh, they're killing me. They're so cute. Santa in gold foil. This is a gold foil red and green stripe. Magic is something we make in gold foil. Let your heart be light in gold foil. That tiny joy in gold foil. Gold foil snowflake, and another black with the gold foil edge. That one looks like it printed a bit wonky and weird, but that's okay because it doesn't really matter. So those are the plastic stars. So great. I love the plastic pieces every year. I missed the circles the very first year, so I printed some of them on vellum, and that worked great. But last year we had the hearts, and this year we have the stars, so those will also all really work nicely together too as well. All right. Okay, and a little disclaimer, the next things I'm about to show you, I got for being part of the product play class for December Daily this year. So I'm going to be a contributor to that class, and I'll link to the class below in the description. But these are the products that I'm going to be using, which are the window cards. So I got this for free for contributing to that class. So I'm going to be using these in my lesson. There are 2 3x6 ones. This one has some gold foiling on it with the tree. They open up and have some interesting things inside. So there's those 2, and then there are 4 4x6s. One with a red stripe, one with a green stripe, and then What Matters and Around Here with gold foiling. So those are going to be the item that I use for my product play class, which I'm super excited. I don't know which day my lesson will be. It's going to be the class begins in November, and it's going to be 1 lesson a day, I believe. I am doing a level 1 class this year. So my, again, going with my sort of simple, straightforward use level 1, we'll be using these cards in a really straightforward way in your album. And then the other thing that I got as part of that contributor piece is the pack of add-on 10x8 papers. So I figured I'd just flip through these really quick in case you see them show up in my album. They are something, again, that I received as being, for being an Allie Edwards ambassador, and maybe using these throughout my album as well, or specifically through my product play class. So this is the, it's a black with white stars that have gold foil edges on them. Red and white, or red and like a light gray checkerboard. This is Joy in that beautiful gold foiling. This is like the album. Red and gray version of that Scandinavian like animal print. December in that fun cascading print over and over again. This is the same as the main kit box with that fa la la jingle. Black with gold foiled polka dots. That bokeh pattern from that we sell in the specialty kit, but in a printed like paper. These are all white on the back. So it has a little bit more of that. It's not vellumy, right? The presents with the gold foiling on some of them. A green stripe. This is really pretty. Gold foil hearts, or white hearts with gold foil edges on like a pretty tauped background. That giant remember. These are just December phrases: joy, believe, tree, magic, Santa, twinkle, home, stockings, in gold foil, serif font, a nice like notebook paper. This is great for just journaling, right? Just cut this out and do your story right on this page. That branch pattern in gold foil, a nice grid page, red with the gold foil little asterisks. I believe this is the same pattern that's on the 10x8 buildable album that's available. And then this really pretty hand-drawn doodly frames that are all gold foiled. This would be fun to cut the insides out and make it a see-through page. You could back it, you could put transparency behind here so that each little thing had a different transparency. You can put photos in here, journaling, all kinds of things, embellishments. Let's go back to our handy dandy little Santa would fit in a couple of these and be really cute. All right. So that is all the product that I got from Allie's collection this year. I did go ahead and there were some things that were added to the shop as sort of part of the collection that you could get. And so I did get a few things there. Mostly I got these are card holders meant to hold journaling cards, and they have a divided piece inside to hold 3x4 cards and to hold 4x6 cards. I have a lot of, I will show you later in the month, or I will show you at some point soon how I plan to use these, but I'm going to use them for my December daily stash because it's quite large, and these will just be great to have on that. So I got 2 of those. I also got 2 pens. I got a gold pen, so this is just a gold tipped pen, color your story, and then I got a writing pen from the shop as well, kind of like I think this is supposed to be a slick writer, so but a fine point slick writer. And then like super last minute, these were added to the add-ons for the shop, and these are the open these real quick. These released with the travel collection this year, and they are plastic inserts, right? So you can fold them in half and add something in here like a map, or I'm just going to use this as a sample, right? You would sort of stick your card in there. This is pull off adhesive, right? So you pull the strip off like you would double-sided tape, add it in there, and then it hole punches right into your album. But these are so sturdy and such great quality. And so when I saw that they got them back in stock right before the box period closed, I added a set of the full 6x8 ones and the 4x4 ones to my box because these are just really great to have on hand. I've been making my own with transparencies for years, but this plastic is really high quality and really nice. All right, so that is everything that I got. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the description box below if you have any questions. I definitely am happy to answer about anything I've shared today, or tell me your favorite product that you got in your order if you've received it already. And happy kickoff to December daily season.